Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. I got work to do, but this Brawl was so much fun, I'm actually going to just do it again. So let's go ahead and try Warrior. Execute seems fine. Upgrade seems fine. Whirlwind seems bad, because that'll damage the creature that comes out. So yeah, we'll keep that out of it. Oh, Shield Slam, obviously. I don't know how I missed that one. Ukier, Fiery War Axe, really good, but I think... Oh, hang on, I have a Golden Cleave. Definitely want that. Commanding Shout? Well, it's a cycle and get a 2-mana minion. Seems fine. Battle Rage? Oh, man, that seems like... I don't really know. Draw a card and get a minion? Alright, we'll do it. Fiery War Axe? Nah, it's not a weapon. Revenge seems bad. Rampage seems bad. Slam's obviously fine. Bouncing Blade seems bad. Charge? Well, you have to have a minion out to get a minion, and you can't get the minion that is spawned from charge to... Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'll come back and put it in if I need to. Shield Block is obviously fine. Mortal Strike is obviously fine. Ooh, no weapons here. Brawl seems... So the 5-mana minion comes out first, then into the Brawl. I'll take one, I guess. Crush. I'm not going to craft a second one, but I'll do one. So Warriors, I guess, are a little lacking in the spell department. I will go ahead and put in, what was I thinking about? Charge? Yeah, let's try Charge. And let's put in Fiery War Axe. Man, I still need more stuff? Jesus. Not like Priest where you filled up the whole deck and didn't even know what had happened. Okay, Fiery War Axe, sure, let's put in some Death's Bite if we're going to be having Battle Rages. And do I really go for no actual minions? Well, Warriors, I don't want another Brawl. I don't want to craft Crush. Sure, let's do a Gorehowl and a... should I do a Shield Maiden? Seems kind of dumb. Alright, let's do those two. And, okay, this might actually be really terrible. This looks not very good. I do think that the way to go is to have as many spells as possible. I don't know. My suspicion is that putting in minions is not actually that good. Because a random minion that does something is better than a really, really finely crafted synergistic minion, it seems to me. But we'll see. So, yeah, we'll try this out. Priest has been really good. I really liked Priest. That was probably my favorite one so far. I got whooped by a rogue off camera while trying to complete my daily quests. Rogue seems to have some really cool stuff. Mages, I've beaten them all so far. People seem to want to try Mage, but I don't know, I've had good luck against him. But Priest I really enjoyed playing, because you can just totally fill up on spells. Here we got our Fiery War Axe. That should get rid of most, you know, random crapoos that they can get. Here's a Wisp and Mind Vision. I really enjoyed that one. That one's a good one. Does he have anything else? Power Word Shield on that Wisp. Is that what this is?
Is someone injured?
Northshire Cleric. Right, well, I better kill the Northshire Cleric with the Fiery War Axe. Slam a damn ding dong, I don't think, is what I really want in my life right now. Let's go ahead and kill off 2 creatures. Now, keep in mind, he did get a card. It was either Fiery War Axe, Slam, Gromish, or Shield Slam. If it's Gromish, that could be a little scary. If it's Shield Slam, that's great, because he obviously can't use that. This is unfortunate. Oh, this is so unfortunate, because this stops me from killing off the Wisp and the Northshire Cleric. This is actually an amazing, absolutely ridiculous fling for the 1 mana. Ah, boy. Let's go for a Slam. Ruby and Egg, not the greatest. Although, with Brawl, that actually... I have to wait a turn for Brawl, but this is all pretty low damage stuff. Could actually be pretty good to Brawl. Unfortunately, I will lose the 5-mana minion. Got Felon's Chosen. Okay, so Brawl is going to have to happen. I'm glad I included it. Now the question is, can I avoid dying long enough to play that Brawl? Let's go for a Shield Block. Upgrade. Upgrade's not gonna kill anything. Shield Slam. I'm gonna Shield Slam this. Even though this could miss, it also could not miss. So I think I'd rather just kill it off. Now, yes, I could have, you know, not done anything and just brawled next turn, but I think that would have been a little risky. So let's keep the health up somewhat high. As my one priest game, I did end up basically burning the opponent out eventually. He's going to get a card off the cleric, tragically. Hopefully he doesn't have any more healing cards, like Circle of Healing or something. I didn't play with Circle of Healing in mine, in my priest deck, but I wouldn't fault him if he did. This is pretty junky. Okay, so Brawl here, is that the move? I could delay the Brawl by playing Death's Bite. Problem with that is, if I don't Brawl here, this thing is gonna give him more cards. So I guess I could Death's Bite the Northshire Cleric. Nah, you know what, let's just do it. This will pop my egg. I got... that would be a pretty cool thing to win the Brawl. I wouldn't mind. Oh my god, my egg won the Brawl. Well, that was if you didn't see it. Oh man, is it going to show up in the Brawl? No, it's not. It doesn't show up. That was the legendary 4/7 that if it dies and some other one also dies, then you get a thing. Anyway, he's going to Shadow Word Pain to kill off my egg after realizing he got a Doomsayer off of Slam. Now I could actually kill the Doomsayer if I wanted to. Relatively easily, actually. In fact, I could do this. Fiery War Axe plus Heroic Strike would kill this off. And then, unfortunately, I can't play Battle Rage, because that would be... Actually, wait, I could. Fiery War Axe, Heroic Strike, Battle Rage, 6 mana. Seems good. So let's do this. Get 2 cards plus a random minion. Got a 1/1. That's really just about the worst thing you could get. Execute could work to kill that, but I feel like it's better to go ahead and do this. So the Doomsayer was great because it stopped him from doing anything else on his turn, made him waste Shadow Word Pain to pop my egg, got an Arubian out of the deal. So that actually worked out well. Card-wise, I'm doing okay. Board-wise, I'm doing okay. Holy Nova clears my board. He's got Light Bomb, which also clears my board. And of course, it kills off the creature that spawns, so that's fine. Let's get a 3-mana. That was a good top deck. Get a 3-mana minion. Imp Gang Boss could be very good. Alright, I could Heroic Strike and get a 2-mana minion, go for the face. That seems like I'm not gonna... Seems like it's not gonna work as a burnout strategy. Let's see. What would this be? This would be 4 damage. Says 8. Says this is essentially dealing 5 damage. So I got 3 damage here. 8 plus 8 is 16. I mean, and then another 10. It could, I guess, actually work out. All right, let's try it. Wait, do I want to upgrade this or no? Let's upgrade. If I upgrade this, I do lose out on some of the damage. All right. I don't know if this is the right move, but it's the move I'm gonna make. I'm gonna whack him in the face. So I've got a ton of armor. Shield Slam will kill anything. I can play Gromish, and he won't be able to do anything with his priest cards. Light Bomb, Shadow Words, all don't work. Only Mind Control would work. Or I could hold this out and try to get a Death's Bite off of it for later. Now let's just play this and then upgrade and try to burn him out. Resurrect. He actually got Lord of the Arena. Wow, that was the absolute best thing he could have possibly gotten. Okay. Wow, he's really going whole hog here. That Lord of the Arena flip was really problematic. Well, so much for any dreams of burning this guy out. Can't damage this to make Crush cheap, but I do get a 7-mana minion. And kill the Lord. I can also do this and upgrade. Let's do it this way. Let's do this. Shield Slam this. My own Shield Bearer. Suck on that. Let's do that. Shield Bearer actually kind of solid here, protecting this young Dragonhawk for life. I don't really have any buffs I could put on this, so it's just 2 damage a turn. So I guess it's not even that great. Hopefully I'll be able to kill this off without having to use my weapon, but I might have to use my weapon. Crap, that Lord of the Arena off the Resurrect was ridiculous. But I'm still potentially going to be okay. Mind Blast is a card I played with Priest. I think it's fine to deal a bunch of damage. This is a bad flip. Doesn't really do anything unless he can silence it. Holy Fire on this just gives him a 6-mana minion. He gets Emperor Thorsan, not bad. Luckily for me though, this taunt protects the Dragonhawk. The Dragonhawk can kill the Shield Bearer. And then I can use a weapon to kill off Mr. Thorsan here. Do I want a Battle Rage? Battle Rage won't let me play Gromish. You know what? I think I'll play him. Seems legit. So I've still got this dude protecting my interests. I don't want to hit this guy and get enraged because that would make this die to Shadow Word Death. Still a very good card. He gets this, which would require some luck flipping mechs to be relevant. Note, by the way, that if I had played Crush for 3 mana, I would have gotten a random 3-mana minion, not a 7-mana minion. This is a mech. It's actually going to get a bonus off of the Sensei, and he does have Shadow Word Death to kill that off with, so I lose my chance for Battle Rage. Oh man, this is awkward. He actually did a really good job there. Okay. Well, let's, I'm just gonna get a 7-mana minion here. Let's crush this. Wait, first I want to pop this, wouldn't I? Yeah, let's see here. I think we need to do that. Then everything's damaged, so I can do this. Then let's do this. I can kill that, which makes it a damage thing, so I can Battle Rage that. Cleave is a good flip. Let's get rid of this ooze. Armor up. Pass the turn. So the North Star Cleric was a good flip. If he heals up any of his minions, I get a card. If he heals himself, this thing shoots. Doing okay on cards. A Holy Nova would be pretty good for him here. He got Upgrade from Thoughtsteel. This Dust Devil was really helpful to me off camera. Winning a match. He's got a Commanding Shout. That doesn't do any good because this can't attack. It's just a flip. He gets Lightwell, which is pretty useless. He actually lets me take a shot and it kills his Dust Devil, so that was pretty... Oh, it doesn't matter because this thing was Commanding Shouted. Righto. Alright, so Gorehowl seems solid. Armor up. I'm not too worried about getting burned out by this priest as a warrior. Perhaps I should be. Now I got, what is this? 4, 6, 9, plus 6 is 15 damage. Can't quite kill him. Is he gonna Holy Nova here? He's gonna Light Bomb to clear off everything and get a 6-drop. Luckily, the 6-drop dies. He Mind Blasts again. I'm getting a little close. A little close for comfort. Crush, I don't really want to use on an egg. Cleave is... Shoot. Can't use Cleave. All I can do here really is armor up. And you know what? I'm gonna hit him in the face. So I can use up my actual mana. So I can Cleave, it'll kill off an egg, damage whatever else he plays, and then I can crush something as well. Please don't give him anything ridiculous. It gives him a Secret Keeper, which is more the expected outcome. Alright, let's Cleave and see what happens. Alright, Loot Hoarder is good, it'll give me a card. Sure, let's crush this, get a 7-mana minion. Hopefully it doesn't have any mind controls. Or, what's her face? Shadow Word Death, although he very well could. 2 cards, needs a Mind Control or Shadow Word Death. If he does have the Mind Control, I could be in a lot of trouble because I can't really kill this. Shadow Word Death is unfortunate, but at least with that, he doesn't get a War Golem. He's gonna silence that to stop me from getting a card. He gets a target dummy. Okay, well, he's out of cards. I'm a little low on health, but I should be okay. Granted, if I use this to kill the dummy, then that thing gets enraged. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see what happens here. Priest Alchemist doesn't do me any good. Mortal Strike, there we go. That's what we needed. Let's just armor up. No reason to hit that target dummy with my weapon, I don't think. Let's save that for later. I can weapon his face, damage whatever he plays, and execute it. I'm now looking to be... Did he seriously get... Oh my god, I'm really, really, really lucky that he didn't have that for the War Golem. There's Deathwing. It's a problem. Do I play charge? I think what I really need to do is this. Hit him in his face. So I can execute Deathwing, get a minion, and then give that minion charge. Fortunately, that still doesn't quite kill the water elemental. But I'll hit him in the face with it. So he can water elemental, stop me from attacking. I've used most of my weapons anyway. He's down to 9 health himself. I'm actually winning on the health front. However, he's got the first play here. Hopefully he top decked a useless spell. The fact that he healed himself rather than the elemental suggests that he's not happy about his top deck. Let's slam even though it doesn't give me a card. I got Millhouse, the best possible flip. Although it's not too unlikely that we're going to see some Millhouses at some point. Since there are going to be so many 2-mana spells being flinged around. Just like in the Web Spinner Brawl, you're going to, it's inevitable that you're going to see some legendary beasts. He finally finds a Holy Nova, so I'm lucky he didn't find it earlier. Very lucky too that my 2-mana flip that was most recent was Millhouse, who actually survives it, so I can kill Vol'jin here. No! Wait, I still can kill it because it becomes a 2/2. Man, that Millhouse was a clutch flip. That could definitely be like a game-winning thing. What is this? 6 damage plus 2 is 8. Doesn't quite work, but what I can do is get a 4-drop, which is solid. I even got one of the best flips possible, I think. Well, I think I put up a good fight here. I survived Deathwing, Shadow Word Deaths, Holy Novas. I only have 2 cards left, so if he can go toe-to-toe with me, I'm going to be in trouble. He finds this, which isn't that good, because I actually don't want to draw any more cards. Upgrade lets him finally kill off Millhouse. And Commanding Shout gives him a card and a creature. Oh man, that was a really good... That Thought Steal might have won him the game, because now I'm going to get fatigued out and I can't kill him. Commanding Shout. Do I even really want to play Commanding Shout? I think I have to. Upgrade. Alright, Leopardome might actually be pretty good here. How many cards? He has 4 cards. There's no way that I can... There's really no way that I can, like, possibly win on fatigue. These 2 things are going to kill off my Hungry Dragon, so there's no point killing them. I might as well just hit him in the face. Oh boy, it's going to be close. I don't think I can survive 3 card draws, especially because I'm getting all this fatigue damage. I'm going to lose. Yep, that Thought Steal won him the game. Oh, he's got a Holy Nova. Well played. Oh, that was a good game. That was a good game. I needed him not to have that Thought Steal. Then I could have actually survived long enough to finish him to death. But he kept killing off my minions and I couldn't get the finishing damage on. So, all in all, I'd say I'm pretty happy with that Warrior deck. I didn't really expect Warrior to be very good. That put up a good fight against a Priest. Let's now hop down here for Mage. This is one that has looked for a long time like it'd be a pretty good one. So, let's see. Arcane Missiles, I think, seems like a pretty solid choice. Mirror Image. I don't know. I guess that's pretty good. Arcane Explosion seems like it's really good. Frostbolt, obviously. Flame Cannon, Unstable Portal. Arcane Intellect is great. Now the secrets. Secrets. You get a 3-mana minion, so that's fine. Mirror Entity is terrible. I think Spellbender could be amusing because you can steal buffs. Frost Nova seems like a decent one to get. That's not a spell or a secret, by the way. Counterspell. Should I get Counterspell? Yeah, I mean, there's lots of spells, but there's lots of crappy spells. I don't think you're getting good value. But then again, yeah, you do get a 3-mana minion. All right, let's try it. Let's go for maximum that. I think Ice Barrier's fine. Life Gain here seems like it's pretty good sometimes. Flame Waker's obviously great in this format with all the spells, but I'm actually not sure it's really worth it. Fireball's great, Cone of Cold's great. Oh man, I'm kind of out of room here. Because you clearly want double Blizzard and double Flame Strike. So you had no Flame Waker, I don't think. What do I want to get rid of? What have I been kind of... You know, I've been kind of unsure about this Mirror Image. Let's get rid of that. And do I want to make room for Dragon's Breath? Oh, Pyroblast. That could be good. Although the game... Maybe only one Pyroblast. Okay, so what I'll do here... Let's see. I'm a little bit iffy on the counter spell. Let's get rid of that. One Pyroblast seems fine. Two, you could get them both and be stuck with them. Archmage, is he worthy of a special inclusion? I'm not sure about Frost Nova. It freezes the enemy. It doesn't actually. If I'm not gonna play, you know what? If I'm not gonna play Ice Lance, I'm not gonna do those. Let's throw the Archmage in here. See how that works. And let's put in one of these mirror images. Do I want to make room for a second one? No. Alright, let's try it. Probably not the most fine-tuned mage deck in existence, but I'm pretty excited to play mage. The hero ability is good. Helps you pick off a lot of the 1-mana things other people could get. Obviously, Blizzard and Flame Strike are excellent because they give you a huge minion and they wipe the opponent's board, which is not likely to have that many things that survive them. Maybe Ice Lance would have been good. Maybe to give you some extra burn potential with Frost Bolts. I don't know. Hard to say. Tricky. Mage almost has too much of a good thing. It's a lot of stuff. So here we go. Priest beat me. I really enjoyed playing Priest. Spellbender's probably actually a good thing to keep as Priest. Polymorph maybe is a little bit early for that. But I've often found against mages praying they don't have Arcane Explosion, so I think that really needs to be in your deck. Spellbender I think has decent chances against anyone, but Priest especially with Velen's Chosen being an auto-include and Power Word Shield. It also doesn't fizzle against things like Coin. This is one of those cases where Spellbender might actually be clearly better than a counterspell. Alright, he's got Mind Vision, a classic choice. Gets a Zombie Shot, which is a pretty good flip. Does he have another 1-mana spell? He got one of my things. So whatever I play here, realistically, he's probably going to end up just killing with whatever he stole from me, unless he got a Spellbender. So let's see if he's got the Flame Cannon. Almost it would be kind of a relief to see him get the Flame Cannon, because it means he doesn't have Spellbender. Actually, I mean, Polymorph would be ruined by Spellbender. Yeah, Spellbender, I don't really want him to have that. He actually got the Spellbender, so at least I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. So this Flame Cannon will kill off his Mage. I don't really see a need to coin here. Wait, what? I had Ice Barrier? Oh, that's even better. I forgot I was holding Ice Barrier at the time he Mind Vision. I thought I had top-decked it after that. Whoops. Well, that's good, though. I'd rather have him have that than the Spellbender. So my Polymorph is good. He actually plays a Shredder. Yeah, I don't think you should play any minions in this format. Just no. Just no. Alright, so let's Polymorph that. Get... Yeah, not maybe the greatest 4-drop. Not the greatest one. Obviously the stats are good, but the Death Rattle's a bitch. However, if he doesn't kill it right now, I might be able to get away with Spellbender to protect it. He gets a pretty crappy 3-drop off of Thoughtsteal. However, Thoughtsteal getting 2 spells from the opponent's deck is obviously very solid. Arcane Missiles is a pretty nice find. My Bandit survives, but the Raptor actually dies. Do I play my own Arcane Missiles? Sure. Arcane Explosion would have been a reasonable choice as well. Alrighty. Let's ping that. I think now's the time for a coin and Spellbender to protect my Ambusher here. So he thinks it's probably Ice Armor. Although, I don't know, a reasonably strong player could assume the Mage might have other secrets as well. It's looking good. A lot of the priests play Light Bomb. Last priest played Light Bomb, even though I did not put Light Bomb in my priest deck because whatever comes out of the Light Bomb ends up dying. He actually just straight up has Sea Giant, so that's a mistake. Let's Polymorph that. Get another 4-drop. Ping the sheep, so nice use of hero ability there. This really low on health, so we're getting to the point where, granted he's a priest, he can heal himself, but I might have inevitability with Pyroblast. Light Bomb here. Oh, he actually thought stole a Blizzard. Not bad. And he gets a card off of it. Wow. That's pretty good. Ouch. This is awkward because I can't actually, oh geez, I can't actually kill that thing. Whoops. Well, let's play Ice Barrier. And that's a good flip. Do I want a Cone of Cold? This is actually, that was an amazing turnaround there. The Thought Steal into Blizzard, because it really stopped a ton of damage. He can now pretty easily finish off my team by killing this off after killing off these. He's going to steal a secret. Please don't steal Spellbender. He stole Spellbender. Okay, great. Shadowward Pain gets a card. Wow, I could very well lose this. If he can kill this off right now, I'm in a ton of trouble. Mind Vision. Luckily, there's nothing good to get. Nothing he can play, at least. He just gets another card off of it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Interesting that he chooses not to kill the Ambusher. Huh. So he's got Spellbender, so counter Cone of Cold's not going to work. Arcane Missiles and Arcane Explosion would work. Well, I just got to hope for one missile hitting the face. Actually, wait. I had lethal already, didn't I? I had with our hero ability. He messed up. Wow. After such a good game, he screwed up. He could have killed my Ambusher. That would have popped one of my creatures back into my hand. And then I might not have had lethal there. Had he lived through that turn, he could have very well killed me. Because he was having this big board, and he had a Spellbender to stop the counterspell, so, or the Cone of Cold. So I guess it was lucky he didn't steal the Ice Barrier, or that he didn't steal the Ice Barrier, because had he stolen that, I wouldn't have killed him that turn. Interesting. Okay, well, we got time for one more game. Road has been very strong. Preparation's a double-edged thing because it gives you just a Whisper, a target dummy, which is crappy, and then it reduces the value of the thing you get. So I don't know if it's that useful. Backstab will kill, you know, even though Backstab doesn't give you anything good, just a Whisper, a target dummy, I think it's still worth having. Preparation. I don't think Preparation is, could be good for an early sprint. Nah, screw it. Let's get Cold Blood, Deadly Poison. Sinister Strike I think is totally fine. Betrayal seems good. Blade, I only have one Blade Flurry? Really? Well, this is Final Crafted. Whatever. It's a card you should have two of. So let's play that. And in general, I mean. Gang Up seems kind of dumb. Sap is really good. Shiv is fine. Fan of Knives is great. Head Crack seems like it might actually be good. Tinker's Oil is obviously good. Destroyer, you know what? 400 Dust to get a second copy of a card that's really good in a Brawl. Alright, I really think if you have to, you should play two of them. But I'm not going to craft a second one. Assassinate is... Oh my god, terrible mistake. Almost missed that one. Vanish seems dumb. Sprint seems fine. And I really want a second Sabotage, but I don't have it. So I guess for, you know, knowledge sake, I could try Preparation. I just really feel bad about that card. That doesn't seem right to me. Gang Up. 2-mana minion, and you get a bunch... No, that seems really stupid. Variations Blade could be useful. What's your one card that you play? Vanish? It's a reset button, but the 6-mana minion that comes out goes back into your hand. That doesn't seem good at all. This actually maybe? Or, this could be really stupid. I don't think I want to do that. Oh man, okay, we'll try him. Even though I'm sure that's a terrible idea. I'm sure there's some better legendary than that, but for fun, we'll do Trade Prince Gallywix. I believe he was my first legendary that I found from Goblin vs. Gnomes. I don't think I've ever seen him on the... Have I ever seen him on the board? I think I've seen him on the board. So, whenever your opponent plays a spell, which is like every card they have... Oh, maybe I should have did the Trogzor, the Earthinator, that whenever they play a spell... You get a 3/5. That would have been smart. I think that's a good generic legendary if you have nothing, if you don't know what else to put into your deck. Okay. So do I keep the Sabotage? I'll chance it. There's a chance, of course, because it's a random enemy minion that I won't be able to kill what I want. But we'll see. Cold Blood. Obviously, I need to get a minion from another card before Cold Blood works. Maybe I was wrong about Cold Blood. Maybe it's not that good. Thing is, Blade Flurry is just kind of spectacular. Now, I could have shivved his face to get a 2-mana minion, but I mean, given how many spells people have and how much removal they have, they're probably going to kill any minion that I play. So I'd rather have the dagger in place to make it easier for me to kill things. He gets a Wisp, which is better than him getting a target dummy. Thought Steal is just a wrecking ball in this format. Really lucky he didn't get a target dummy. Holy crap, that was a coin flip that would have been insane. That target dummy would have become a 2/4. Jeez. Alright, well, Fan of Knives is good here. I get a 3-mana minion Magma Rager. And then I get to kill off that thing. So that was very lucky that he didn't get a target dummy. Wow. Of course, now Tinker's Oil is not as good because I used 1 tick of the knife. Mind Vision. Alright, there's an oil here that isn't good. Everything else is fine. You got a Holy Smite. Okay, gets Voidwalker. That's annoying. Do I play the oil here? Sabotage doesn't seem worth it. Alright, let's get my own Wisp or Training Dummy. It's a Training Dummy.
Here we go.
Alright, I could Sabotage to kill this. That seems rather dumb. Sinister Strike. If I Cold Blood, it might actually be hard for him to kill this, but another Holy Smite would do it. I'd rather save the Cold Blood. So yeah, let's Sinister Strike. Angry Chicken, eh? That's not what I was hoping for. Let's remake the dagger and pass the turn. So next turn I can trigger combo on the oil with Cold Blood. And he did have the Holy Smite, so it's a good thing I didn't waste the Cold Blood last time. To kill my chicken. And plays another Thought Steal. Fuck. Thought Steal is so good. Oh no! The Grizzly stands in my way. Boy. Well, I've got oil, but Blade Flurry is too expensive. I could just play oil without the combo. I mean, that's an option. Shiv is too expensive. But if I Fan of Knives, Shiv and Dagger will kill the bear. Alright, let's do that. Let's save the Blade Flurry for later. Demolisher is not the greatest flip I've ever seen. Pyromancer is actually really spectacular because it first comes out, then triggers after the spell. So I get to hang on to my dagger, which is great because now the oil can be full power. Unfortunately, now if I shiv, the Pyromancer will die. He gets a Doomsayer, which at the start of his turn will kill off everything.
Drink with me,
But he's not going to hold out, and I think that's smart. I think if he'd held out, then there was a decent chance I was just going to kill this. There's the head crack. Okay, so how do I want to swing this? I could hit the panda, hit this, and then a spell would kill off these two, but then again, how am I going to kill that? Hit the panda with the dagger, hit this, it's down to 4, down to 3 after the Pyromancer. If I Cold Blood my Pyromancer, the Pyromancer dies. So the question is, do I even really want to kill the Doomsayer? I mean, I could kill it easily enough. I just Pyromancer oil. Pyromancer, shiv this, oil. And then that's 3 plus 4 is 7. I think that's actually worth doing. So Pyromancer there. Shiv there. And then oil.
Here we go.
And then I kill that. And then I get Mini Mage. Wow, that makes Blade Flurry pretty good. Does he have a Holy Nova here or a Light Bomb? He has a Holy Nova, but so this actually kind of sucks that this thing was a 4-drop that died to Holy Nova. You usually don't get that. Well, I do get to kill this for free with my weapon, so that's cool. Head crack, I kind of want to combo that if I can.
Here we
Let's
go.
kill that. do this. Play Deadly Poison. Nice. Flip on the deckhand. I think I do actually want to kill off the Elven Archer. I'd love to cold blood this guy and in his face, but I don't think that's smart. So let's just do that. Let's save the other Deadly Poison so I can combo the head crack next turn. He does have 8 cards. I have a decent number of cards as well, but I'm losing a little bit of health. I don't have any healing. Got another Doomsayer. Wow, that's twice now. Aha, so this time I'm going to leave it alone. Am I? I could assassinate it, just get a 5-drop, and then head crack. I think it's actually worth it.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Nightblade, not the greatest flip of all time. Death Lord. Well, it depends on if you put any minions in his deck, I suppose. Do I want to hit... Oh, I should have used Sabotage. Well, I'll use Sabotage, I guess, for the next one. I'll hit him in the face. I mean, if I'm going to be head cracking this mofo, I might as well, you know, really try to go for it. He's got a ton of cards. He can probably kill both my minions. Shouldn't be that difficult. There's the Assassinate that he got from my Thought Steal. Does he have any minions in his deck? He does. And it's Sneed's Old Shredder? Really? Sneed's Old Shredder. He put that into his deck on purpose. Wow. Alright, well here I think is the time for Blade Flurry. The question is, how do I want to manage it? I could Sabotage? No, let's keep it simple. Let's Deadly Poison. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this. Now we can Sabotage. Wait, oh right, I was thinking it was the wrong thing. So that killed that. Oh shoot, I really just totally forgot that that's what that was. Whoops, I was thinking it was one of the ones that 2 of them have to die for him to get a thing. Okay, well let's head crack. Cold blood.
This one's
And hit him in the face. Do I dare hit him in the face? Let's hit him in the face. Bam. That might have been risky. But I feel like I had to try for it. I think if I ran into this, he'd have so many cards and he could pretty easily clear my board out that it wasn't worth going for it. He's going to Shadow Word Death, get a 3-mana minion. Alright. Does he have Holy Nova here to back it up? No, he doesn't have Holy Nova. He's got a Backstab.
Is someone injured?
Northshire Cleric to heal that up and get a card. Boy, Blade Flurry. I should have saved Cold Blood for this, although I don't think I knew about that yet. Sprint, I think, is a little bit greedy. Let's do that. Although, maybe I'm out of my head. Yeah, I think I need a head crack here. I think the 7-mana minion I'd just be putting in too much into one basket. Do I want to just kill this off? Do I dare take 6? I think I gotta take 6 damage. I know that's risky. Very, very risky. But I need to apply some pressure here. Alright, pass the turn. I probably didn't do that right at all in the slightest, but we'll see. Shadow Madness? Uh-oh, that's not good. So he could kill me. He's already got 5 damage. Tinker's Oil. Got old Murkai there. Wow, is that enough to kill? Yeah, it's enough to kill because of old Murkai. Wow. Well, I don't think I was going to win regardless, so no apologies. Needed the Blade Flurries. Needed to find a way to use them, but it didn't seem like there was ever the right time for it. So, tough video here. Lost as a warrior. Lost as a rogue. Won the game with Mage, though, and last time I had some pretty good luck as well. So, what remains left to play is the middle row, the Paladin, the Hunter, and the Druid. So that'll be next time. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.